Hello Internet! Is today the day we are going to get to Forest Curse something? I do not know. But anyway, I hope you've been enjoying these videos so far. Welcome to Bazzle Stadium Live. My name is Barry, this is Battle Stadium, and this is my Magic Forest team. That's what I've been calling it, isn't it? Magic Forest? Yeah, Magic Forest team. Magic Forest. Okay, this guy... Rhyperior has disappeared, hasn't it? Like, Rhyperior used to be on, like, every team. But maybe we'll see Rhyperior doing some work here, actually, because it's pretty good against my team. Especially if it gets the Bulldoze before I can get my ESCAVALIER in, maybe. But anyway, yeah. So, yeah, Conkeldurr is something that you don't really see, or I haven't really seen too much of lately. Persian, I haven't really seen too much of lately. Roserade, yeah, I mean, I think people kind of realise that you're an idiot if you use sleep powder. I say that lovingly, of course, but we all know it's true. And okay, it's not really true. Like, sleep powder can do some good stuff, but yeah, what do we do? Because if I get Trick Room up, then I'm just helping him, aren't I? So maybe to guarantee that I can get the jump on him in Trick Room, I go with the ESCAVALIER Hatterene route. Leading with Hatterene then, definitely. Now this is annoying because he can actually... Yeah, I'm going to go with Trevenant, I think. This is a little bit annoying because Persian has got Parting Shot as well. Yeah, Persian is the original Parting Shot user, I do believe. And so all the Incineroars that got Parting Shot, they threatened my Magic Bounce Hatterene out. In fact, like at no point this week anyway, even thinking back to like the few test games I did, I don't think I yeah, there's the Persian. I don't think I oh, how are you going to play this then? I don't think I like took a Spore with Hatterene or a Taunt or anything. So I'm just wondering maybe if for a team like this, maybe okay, he's found my items. Maybe not Magic Bounce Hatterene could be better. There is an argument to be made for that. Is he just going to Parting Shot into his Rhyperior though? What is this Persian going to do? Because none of these Pokemon threaten what I've got out here really. So maybe go for a Dazzling Gleam Expanding Force, but then if he Parting Shots into his Rhyperior and Trick Rooms, if he does that, if he Parting Shots into my Hatterene, then I'll get Thingy, won't I? So I'm going to go for a Dazzling Gleam, and I'm going to go for an Expanding Force here. When I say Thingy, I mean a switch into my ESCAVALIER. Oh, it's just a Snarl. Okay. Not the worst case scenario, but not the best either. We'll see if this Dusclops goes for a Trick Room of its own then. Okay, so my attacks aren't going to be doing too much damage, but I'm interested in the damage on his Persian, which is unfortunately reduced here through the Roselli Berry. But yeah, okay, so he can survive another. Can survive another Dazzling Gleam there. Now, do you think he's going to swap and go for Bulldoze? If he does, I need to get my ESCAVALIER in this turn, because if he reduces his speed with Bulldoze and not my speed, then his Rhyperior will sweep under Trick Room. This is really interesting that he has got the Trick Room up. I have got like the hard Trick Room team. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to go for a Dazzling Gleam again, just in case the Persian stays in, and I'm going to swap my Indeedee into the ESCAVALIER. I have to do this. Oh, okay, well that's not what I was expecting. Well, there's the Rhyperior, so this is maybe a Parting Shot then into one of my Pokemon, and back into the Dusclops for a Bulldoze. Oh, okay, it's just a swap, not a Parting Shot. Into Togekiss. Oh, that makes some sense then. Okay. And Dazzling Gleam does a decent amount of damage, but not a whole lot because of the thingy. You know, I could bring in Trevenant here, couldn't I? Because I Okay, so I'm going to go for a Steel Spike into the Togekiss. I mean, that much is okay, because whatever he's got in the back doesn't resist it. So Steel Spike definitely into the Togekiss. Rhyperior. Yeah, okay, so what I'm going to do is... I'm just going to stay in with the Hatterene, because I'm going to expand on them. I'm going to stay in with the Hatterene because if I do knock out the Togekiss this turn, he'll get a free switch back into his Dusclops, and then he might be able to, because the Dusclops will be the fastest thing in the field in Trick Room, he might then be able to Bulldoze, activate his weakness policy on his Rhyperior, and my Escavalier might not be able to one-shot the Rhyperior, but if I stay in with the Hatterene, I will have the option of going for a Magic Powder and a Max Bug into it, which should knock it out. Now, I should know this. I think, I'm going to guess, that a super effective Max Bug into a Magic Powdered Rhyperior does more damage than a Max Geyser from Razor Shell. I don't think this Razor Shell max damage does a whole lot, to be completely honest. But I don't want to activate the weakness policy on this Rhyperior myself, and I also want, you know, obviously this nice defense boost from the Steel Spike as well too. But I think I'm okay here. I should also know which one does more damage. A stab. Oh, it's Max Flare. Oh dear. Well, we survived it at least. Wow. Okay. I thought I thought that was it then. So the Steel Spike doing some business for us there. So if it's Persian coming in, then he's going to fake out my Hatterene. Oh, we're in Psychic Terrain, he can't. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. What does he do here then? Because I don't even think I have to Magic Powder. I could just Expanding Force and Max Geyser into the Rhyperior to knock it out. Yeah, we haven't been reduced in attack or anything, have we? For the foul play. A foul play probably will get the Escavalier. I'm going to go for the Max Geyser here, just because I think a Dazzling Gleam and Max Geyser will get the Rhyperior. And I wanted a bit of damage on the Persian as well too, just in case it stayed in and went for the foul play and knocked out my Escavalier. But he sees my items. Yeah, Dazzling Gleam, that looks like a critical hit on the Rhyperior. It's a critical hit on both. And that's, like, I think it was going to be in range anyway. This is Expert Belt boosted. This is ×4 effective. That Rhyperior is not going to survive that. Yeah, the critical hit didn't matter there. But, yeah. But, yeah, interesting that he brought in the Persian and then swapped it straight into the Dusclops. Maybe he didn't realise the Psychic Terrain was up and he couldn't fake out. Because that turn was wasted for him just there. And now he's got a Dusclops on the Persian. Neither of these really are too threatening. My Escavalier isn't in Nightshade range either. And I've still got Trevenant and Indeedee in the back. So we've got one more turn of Trick Room. So I need to knock out the Persian. I do need to knock out the Persian. Yeah. I don't even need to think about this, do I? Persian is a dark type. Bug is super effective on dark. Yeah. Unless he's got ally switch. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I was thinking way too hard into that last turn. Yeah. yeah. I didn't think the Persian would have protect. But yeah, if he had ally switch at the end there, that could have been bad, because then the Persian could have maybe won by itself. Because Indeedee can't touch Persian. A foul play, assuming he's got foul play, I think would one-shot my Trevenant. A foul play, I think, would knock out my Escavalier from where it was, and one Dazzling Gleam wouldn't knock out the Persian from where it was there as well too, because I was still at -1 special attack there. So that could have been a tricky game if he had some way to protect his Persian there. But yeah, okay. So into the second game. And this guy's just got a pretty standard looking team with some nice new things on here as well too. Porygon 2, the Politoad, the Rillaboom with all of its new toys. But how do we want to go about this? Because Porygon 2 will always be able to just like recover the Trick Room, reset the Trick Room if I can't one-shot it. Yeah. Trevenant. Can Trevenant do something here? Because I'm always hesitant to lead with Trevenant because it is weaker to more things than Hatterene, but also with the Intimidate that does greatly reduce what Trevenant can do. I definitely want my Marowak here though, so I can hit the Corviknight at the bottom there. I'm just wondering if I could go with Trevenant here because I really want to, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to play it safe with the Hatterene. Do want Marowak definitely, but maybe we could bring Trevenant in the back. Yeah, let's try it. Let's see if we can get Trevenant to do something. I just had a flashback then to Monday when we Dynamaxed the Trevenant. That was a brilliant start, wasn't it, to the week. Introduced to that massive undead tree called Trevor. Well, actually, it's a female Trevenant, so I guess Trevor would be a bit of a strange name, wouldn't it? But what's the female version of Trevor? Treverline. No, it's not, Barry. Anyway, Treverlines aside, let's think. Let's think about what we're going to be doing here then, because again, he's got a parting shot. He could parting shot me out. I've got redirection. He's got his Porygon 2 there, so he can potentially reset the Trick Room himself as well. But would he do that turn 1? He knows I can follow me. Would he just parting shot the Hatterene? Probably, yeah, just to cover his bases. Alright, I'm just going to do it. Straightforward moves, Trick Room, and follow me. If he goes for a parting shot, he's not doing a whole lot of damage, or any damage with his Incineroar. He's getting a free switch into something else. And if he resets the Trick Room, then... Oh, he's got Snarl. Then, okay. Then, it's just a dead turn, I guess. Just a Thunderbolt, okay. So we have got Trick Room now. But now the question is, does this Porygon reverse the Trick Room or not? What does his team look like again? His team does look pretty weak to Trick Room. I can see him trying to reverse the Trick Room. Like I want to go for a Trick Room here, expecting his Trick Room. I'm gonna do it, but I'm just gonna regret this, aren't I? And switch into Marowak. I hope he's trying to reverse the Trick Room, but you really might not be. I haven't got Lightning Rod, by the way, on this Marowak as well. So if he goes for another Thunderbolt, then... Then, not only is he doing damage, but he's not reversing a Trick Room. And I'm reversing a Trick Room for him. This has been a disaster of a turn. This has been a very bad turn. Okay. Has he got Parting Shot? If I think he's going to Parting Shot here, then I can swap my Hatterene into the Trevenant. He's not going to Trick Room himself here. I mean, he could just double into the Hatterene with attacks as well here. Oh, this is bad. Right, I'm going to try and Trick Room. And... I'm going to just Max Quake into this Incineroar. Because if the Incineroar stays in, this is maybe a parting shot then. Because I'm not sure if a Flare Blitz would knock me out from here. Oh, this is really awkward. And this is just one of those things where like if I didn't reverse the Trick Room back for him just then I would have been in a brilliant position. But at the same time, like, it's just one of those real 50-50 turns. Or maybe it's not 50-50, but it's one of those knife edge turns that are just like so important. But we'll see how he wants to play this. Like, if he snarls again, then that's fine. He does. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe this is an Assault Vest Incineroar. In which case, he can't have Parting Shot. Or if he does, he can't use it. So, this Max Quake, I think, should knock out the Incineroar. Yeah. But the unfortunate thing is now, he's got a free switch, a free fake out, well, a free switch into his Porygon 2. He's got a fake out with his Rillaboom. He can fake out my Hatterene and 3 Trick Rooms. He can, yeah, fake out my Hatterene and then reset the Trick Room with his Porygon. Yeah, okay, there is still some way, there's still maneuvering in this game to be done. I would have thought Porygon 2 would have been, yeah, the option that makes most sense here. Okay, another attack raise. A Grassy Glide will knock out Hatterene here as well, though, won't it? So, like, it's either going to be a Grassy Glide or a Fake Out into Hatterene. It has to be one of those two. Well, it doesn't have to be, but like it will be, won't it? So do I swap Hatterene into Trevenant? Or do I do that, forcing him to do that, which means I get the knockout with that? Okay. I'm going to bring in Trevenant, hoping that he... Yeah, I'm going to bring in Trevenant and just go for a Max Flare into his Rillaboom. Because this covers... I was worried about the knockoff, but this covers him going for a knockoff into my Marowak as well. I was thinking that maybe I could, in case he doesn't go for a Fake Out and doesn't go for a Grassy Glide. Miracle Seed, okay. I could... Oh, okay. Go for a... It's still a Grassy Glide though, I'm imagining. Oh, it's not. Okay. I'm not sure I agree with what he's just done there, but if he gets the knockoff on my Marowak because of it, then I can see, yeah, why he would do it, yeah. That's pretty nasty, actually. But at least we're still in Trick Room, and we do still threaten what's in front of us. Okay. But yeah, I was thinking, like, still going for the Magic Powder and yeah, the double that turn anyway, but, like, yeah, no, that was too risky. I can't just Poltergeist into a Porygon 2 in case he did Grassy Glide my my Hatterene. Okay, so I'm just gonna hit the attacks then. The sun is up. I've lost my Thick Club. I'm just gonna hit the attacks. I hope he doesn't Ally Switch. Okay, there isn't an Ally Switch. Or maybe there is, but this Togekiss is going to be taking a Max Flare at least. Okay. This Wood Hammer does knock out the Porygon 2. It is Life Orb boosted, and it is Grassy Terrain boosted. And this Flare, yeah, it's going to do a lot of damage. I mean, a bit of damage, not a lot, but it will do a bit of damage. It will do a lot of damage, Barry. Wow, okay. Alright then. And I think we've still got all 4 Pokemon as well, too. But he's got his Dynamax still. I think that was my last turn of Dynamax as well, unfortunately. Yeah, we got 2 Max Flares and we got 1 Max Ground, didn't we? Max Quake. That's unfortunate because we really want to take care of this Togekiss before Trick Room is over. Which I believe is this turn. Oh no, we've got 2 more turns to Trick Room. That's pretty good then. Alright, we're still in this, somewhat. Okay, he can't fake out either of my Pokemon since they are both ghosts. He will be Gigantamaxing his Rillaboom then, won't he? So, Forest Curse, yeah, there's no point in doing that into anything. So I'm just going to Poltergeist into that, and just try and Flare Blitz into the Togekiss. It's probably going to protect the Togekiss, but we do want to make sure it gets knocked out. Yeah, this is going to be the Rillaboom, absolutely Rillaboom Gigantamaxing. So, like, we've still got our full Pokemon, we still feel like we're in a decent position, but... and we have got Indeedee in the back, so we can get rid of the grassy terrain here as well, but... we're not in the best situation. We've got Indeedee, we can redirect, we can get Trick Room up again, but if this Marowak is going to get knocked out here, which it probably is, then that is really, even without the thick club, is the best way to even touch this Rillaboom. So, yeah, okay. Poltergeist. Instead, he's redirected. It hits. And now the Flare Blitz is going to get redirected into the Rillaboom. Maybe I should have targeted that way anyway, because since there is a burn chance here, and that is a lot of damage, actually. Even still. Probably into the Trevenant this. Oh no, it's into the Marowak. Okay, respecting that Marowak can still do damage. Wow. Yeah. I'm glad he went for a Follow Me there. Yeah, I did know the Trevenant was going to be hitting first, but I just assumed he wouldn't go for a Follow Me. But why wouldn't he, I guess? So, yeah, good job. Yeah, let's say if he didn't go for a Follow Me then, Flare Blitz would have still knocked out the yeah, Flare Blitz would have still knocked out the Togekiss, but sorry, my brain just stopped working then. But we would have had a Poltergeist into the Rillaboom instead of the Flare Blitz, and obviously the Flare Blitz was the better option there. So yeah, should have thought about that. Now we are in the last turn of Trick Room, aren't we? Yeah. So what I could do here is I'm really tempted to go for a Trick Room and a Trick Room, a double Trick Room, but I don't think this Rillaboom is going to protect. So we'll go for a Poltergeist and a Magic Powder. Yeah, there was no... They don't normally have... Oh, of course, it's a Grass type. But, that was silly. But Trevenant is too strong anyway. But, yeah, obviously I should have just gone for a Dazzling Gleam there. Or an Expanding Force, I guess. But, yeah. Wow, my brain has just fallen apart. We got the win, we won, yes, but my brain has fallen apart at the end of this game. What was I thinking there? Yeah. I mean, so I was midway through a sentence there as well too. Like one of the plays that I guess I don't know if I got known for it, but it's one of the plays that I enjoyed doing and did do on stream a couple of times. You know, back in like 2013, is double Trick Rooming. If you think that the opponent is going to protect on their last turn of Trick Room, if both of your Pokemon Trick Room, the first one resets Trick Room, the second one gets Trick Room back for a full four more turns. But Rillaboom don't often have Protect or a move that can be used as a max guard as well, so I didn't think that was going to be likely. So yeah, just attacking is the way to go there. Completely forgot there that Magic Powder is a powder move, and grass types are immune to it. But Trevenant with this Life Orb, with its Poltergeist ability, pulled us through anyway. And you know, even if that didn't knock it out, let's say if that didn't knock it out, if he knocked out the Trevenant, which was on like full HP, I think, Trick Room would have ended. Next turn, Indeedee's out and Hatterene is out. He hasn't got spread moves as a Gigantamax. I can just go for a Follow Me, a Trick Room, and then I can just win from there, picking it up from whatever HP it was on left. But yeah, strong Trevenant at the end again with its good old Poltergeist ability. So, and that wouldn't have happened if it was my Rillaboom as well, with a grassy seed, haha. But, but thanks for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this. And I will see you, I believe, on Tuesday for the next episode. So, like, share, all that lot. Thank you very much. And goodbye for now.